morning to all. Today we learn about type of chemical reaction. First, combination reaction. Combination reaction. In this reaction, two substances combined to form single substance. Suppose that A and B, these are the substances and combine to form compound C. This is the hypothetical chemical combination reaction. Magnesium react with oxygen to form magnesium oxide with white dazzling light. Dazzling light, and as of magnesium oxide is white. Here magnesium and oxygen combine to form magnesium oxide. Here there are two atoms of magnesium in product side, so you will write these are the balanced. Other is also, suppose that calcium oxide. Calcium oxide is added in water, then form calcium hydroxide. Calcium oxide is common name is quicklime. Quicklime, and when it is added in water, then form calcium hydroxide, that is called slackline. Slackline, and large amount of heat is also produced. In this reaction, generally heat is evolved. So you also call this reaction is exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction. That reaction in which heat evolved or released. Heat evolved or released is called exothermic reaction. Burning of magnesium. Burning of magnesium is a exothermic reaction. Calcium oxide is added in water, then forms slackline. So large amount of heat is produced. So many examples. Suppose that C plus O2. Carbon, any substance burned in oxygen, then form carbon dioxide and heat is produced. Here sulfur also react burned in oxygen to form sulfur dioxide. So these are the combination reaction. One thing also, slackline, that is obtained, it is used, and white washing, this is called chuna. These are the chuna and these are the slack. Second type of chemical reaction is decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. This reaction is opposite of combination reaction. Here substance A is heated, then it decomposes into two substances B and C. It is the decomposition reaction. This decomposition reaction is carried out by heating or by passing electric current or in presence of sunlight. Suppose that calcium carbonate CaCO3 is heated, then form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide gas is evolved. It is the decomposition reaction. And this decomposition reaction is also called thermal decomposition reaction. Thermal decomposition decomposition reaction, because this decomposition reaction is carried out by heating, so it is thermal decomposition reaction. Other example is, suppose that these are the ferrous sulfate. Ferrous sulfate is heated, then form decomposed into ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide, and sulfur trioxide gases evolved. You identify the ferrous decomposition of ferrous sulfate by foul smelling of sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. A smell of this unpleasant smell. Unpleasant smell produced. Other is also example PbNO3(2). These are lead nitrate, and lead nitrate is heated, then form lead oxide, nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen. Here, these are the balanced chemical equation. So these are the example of the decomposition reaction: heating of calcium carbonate, heating of ferrous sulfate, heating of lead nitrate. So many examples. These are the opposite of combination reaction. Here one example is also, suppose that H2 plus O2 combine in presence of platinum, then form water. Oh, sorry, these are the combination reaction. These are the combination reaction. But when H2O is decomposed into hydrogen and oxygen by passing electric current, these are the decomposition reaction. So here combination reaction is opposite of combination reaction. In combination reaction, hydrogen and oxygen combine to form water. But in decomposition reaction, water is decomposed into hydrogen and oxygen by passing the electricity. Okay. Decomposition reaction is displacement reaction. In this displacement reaction, a higher metal displaces the less reactive metal from its salt solution, FeSO4 and Cu. Suppose that iron is added in copper sulfate solution, therefore ferrous sulfate and copper is displaced from its copper sulfate solution. It is recognized by changing color. Copper sulfate color is blue, and after the formation of ferrous sulfate, this becomes green. Ferrous sulfate. Here iron is more reactive than copper. So iron displaces the copper. But when copper is added in iron sulfate, then no reaction takes place. Because copper is less reactive than iron. Double displacement reaction. In double displacement reaction, one metal displaces the other metal from its source, and other metal displaces that metal. Suppose that barium chloride is added in react with sodium sulfate. Barium chloride aqueous solution, that is also white, in the colorless white sodium sulfate, and after the displacement, barium displaces this sodium and sodium displaces the barium and form barium sulfate. White precipitate is formed, and NaCl solution. aqueous NaCl solution. Here this is called as the double displacement reaction because sodium displaces the barium and barium displaces the sodium. In this reaction, precipitate is formed. So this reaction is also called precipitation reaction. Precipitation reaction. This reaction exchange of ion takes place. So this is also called ion exchange reaction. Ion exchange reaction. Lead nitrate is added in potassium iodide, then form lead iodide plus potassium nitrate aqueous solution. Lead iodide yellow precipitate. Yellow PPT is formed. Oxidation and reduction reaction. There are so many definitions of oxidation and reduction reaction. Classical concept of oxidation and reduction reaction is in the respect of oxygen and hydrogen. First, oxidation reaction, addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen is called oxidation. These are classical definitions. And reduction reaction just opposite addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen. Oxygen is electronegative element. So definition of oxidation and reduction is addition of electronegative element is called oxidation. Electronegative element. Addition of electronegative element is called oxygen, such as oxygen, sulfur, chlorine, bromine. These are electronegative element. And hydrogen is electropositive element. So oxidation is defined by removal of electropositive element. Similarly, reduction reaction is also defined just opposite. Addition of electropositive element is called reduction, or removal of electronegative element is called oxidation. Suppose that copper oxide react with hydrogen, then copper plus H2O is formed. In this reaction from copper oxide, this is also called cupric oxide. In cupric oxide, from cupric oxide, oxygen is removed. So this is a removal of oxygen, and removal of oxygen is called reduction. And here in hydrogen, oxygen is added. So this is the addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen, that is called oxidation. This is called oxidation. So here copper oxide is oxidized into copper, and that so here is one thing. Copper oxide is reduced in copper, and this substance which is reduced is called oxidizing agent. So here cupric oxide is oxidizing agent. Cupric oxide is oxidizing agent. Now you also understand oxidizing agent means the substance which is reduced. Substance which is reduced is called oxidizing agent. You also understand that the substance which help in oxidation is called oxidizing agent. Here H2O is oxidized. H2 is oxidized in H2O. H2 is oxidized in H2O. So H2 is reducing agent. Reducing agent. And the substance which is oxidized is a reducing agent. You also understand by the substance which help in reduction. Substance which help in reduction is called reducing agent. Hydrogen is reducing agent. Manganese dioxide react with hydrochloric acid HCl. Then form MnCl2 plus H2 and chlorine gas is evolved. You balance this equation by putting 4 HCl, H2 and here is 2H2O. In this reaction you see that from manganese dioxide oxygen is removed. Oxygen is removed and form manganese chloride. So these are removal of oxygen. So this is reduction. So this is the reduction. And from HCl hydrogen is removed. Removal of hydrogen, and removal of hydrogen is called oxidation. So you recognize the MnO2 manganese dioxide is reduced in MnCl2, and HCl is oxidized into Cl2, and the substance which is reduced is called the oxidizing agent, and Mn oxidizing agent, and HCl is reducing agent. Generally, question asked in examination: identify the oxidation and reduction. Second, which is oxidized and which is reduced. Third, identify the oxidizing agent and reducing agent. So these are the classical concept of the oxidation and reduction reaction.